Hello everyone and welcome to Cosmoverse. Today we're going to have Fisher from Babylon to have a small interview, talk about the project, and
Nice to meet you, everyone.
this is Fisher. Fisher, we're just going to talk a little bit about Babylon. Can you give us a brief about what Babylon is?
Yeah, sure. So Babylon is building native use cases for Bitcoin and use Bitcoin native use cases to empower the entire decentralized world.
What's the main goal of Babylon project and how does it use the Bitcoin to provide security for proof-of-stake blockchains?
Yeah, sure. So currently what we are building is something called Bitcoin staking, which allows Bitcoin, the asset, to be staked to any Cosmos POS chains and provide economic security.
Can you explain how Babylon integrates the Bitcoin staking to the blockchain networks?
Yeah, sure. So Bitcoin staking will add another layer of consensus on top of existing consensus by finalizing blocks using Bitcoin as the staking asset to back up the block confirmation.
And what role does Babylon play in reducing the token inflation on proof of stake blockchains?
Yeah, sure. So for the native asset to be a staking asset, and for the chain to attract native stakes, it usually needs a very high inflation as a staking reward. But Bitcoin holders, they don't actually have any reliable way of earning yield at the moment. So as long as you can provide some inflation to Bitcoin holders, they will be very happy. So for the same level of economic security, paying for Bitcoin is much cheaper than paying your native stakers. So this is how the inflation can be reduced, so that less inflation pressure.
So how does Babylon's integration with Bitcoin impact transaction finality and overall network efficiency for its partner blockchains?
So first, the sovereignty of the partner chains will not be affected because, as I mentioned earlier, Bitcoin adds another layer of security on top of it. So the core of the consensus is not changed. So it is on top of it and modular and plug-in. Yeah, so very nice to integrate.
What is the role of validator within Babylon network and how are they incentivized?
Yeah, sure. So within Babylon, there are two sets of validators. One is the common BFT validators, just as any Cosmos chains. The second set is called what we call finality providers. They receive Bitcoin as the delegation asset.
From my understanding, if I get it right, so correct me if I'm wrong, Babylon uses Bitcoin as a liquidity to secure the Cosmos. In return, they get a percentage of the staking yield of Cosmos, which they share with the Bitcoin stakers. And at the moment, I believe Babylon's TVL is around 1.2 billion, give or take?
1.5.
1.5, there you go. So of Bitcoin staked, how can this model be sustainable? Because the Cosmos TVL as a whole is close, not far off.
As we just learned from today's presentation, the total TVL of Cosmos ecosystem is 40 billion. So yeah, that's enough. That's more than enough to bootstrap the Bitcoin staking market.
Okay. Are you considering different chains?
Yeah, so Cosmos is our primary focus, but we are also exploring Ethereum layer 2s and Bitcoin layer 2s.
Does Babylon have project consider any support for the Arabic community? And can you share any of these steps if they're being taken?
Yes, we do have Discord channels and Telegram channels that speak Arabic, and we do also have Arabic moderators. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, Middle East is very important for us. So yeah.
Beautiful, thank you. Do you have any final words for the community?
Yeah, thank you so much for your support throughout our journey, and we highly appreciate that. Together, we will make Bitcoin renaissance together.
Thank you for your time, Fisher. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you, Babylon. Thank you, Fisher.
Thank you so much.